wondered why the women in the market are very important, almost, as I seem to say it, become the cornerstone during election period? Well, we're about to find out today as I speak with the Mama Oloja, popularly called Iya Oloja, the Iya Oloja of Orisun Bare Market here in Mile 12, Yeye Modupe Ojo. This is a women's series that will capture developments and stories that impact women. Today, we're exploring the market on here today and to learn about what happens and the power that these market women hold during election period. Hello, Ma. How are you doing?
Fine. Good morning. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Thank you for granting us this interview.
It's our pleasure.
Out of your busy schedule. To start with, the last time I was in market, I came to get the cost of things in the market, and I discovered that the price range from January rather, till now, the margin is quite wild, and people are really complaining. So that's from the people that are even buying. But let's hear from the market woman. I want to assume you're the voice of the market women. Let's hear from you. What has been the reaction so far? How would you even describe the cost of things in the market at the moment, and how is it affecting market women?
Well, as traders, the issue of insecurity affected us because most of the farmers have run away from their farms because of insecurity. And this is affecting ourselves because most of them will transport their goods to Mile 12. So when there is nobody to farm again, they ran away from the farm because of the insecurity. So the little that they can get, they will now put money on top. And before it gets into the market, the road, you know how it affects everybody. The cost, everything has to escalate.
Cost of transportation.
Yes, transportation. And you know,
scarcity.
Everything has to do with it. That is why things are expensive.
And of course, yeah, this will definitely inform your decision going into the political season that we have right now, the election campaigns that is currently going on. And this will definitely inform your decision into who, I don't want to use the word endorse, but so to say, endorse as the whoever is going to lead this country forward. I also understand that during election period, the words and the power of women, it's really seen this period. And we also believe that when women come together, great things happen. And definitely we understand that you can't do anything without market women during election period, right? Is that true? Before we even go on.
Let me start from where the first question you asked, which is about how we go into politics.
Yeah.
Basically, traders are not politicians.
Yeah, right.
We work with any government in power. We can be part of the decision maker when it comes to endorsing or voting for someone. In those good old days, you see market women protesting to the government, carrying leaves. But today, you don't see it again because we make ourselves as part and parcel of the government. I mean, that is the beauty of democracy. So instead of us doing that, we'll sit down with them, negotiate with them, talk with them, partner with them. We tell them what we need or what we are up to. They will inform us what they want. So we as the leaders in the market, we are the intermediary between the government and our people because we have to tell our people in the language they will understand. So this has made us to be, will I say, partisan politicians because we too were interested in knowing the decision taken on us.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, because it will affect us. We want to know who is going there. We not want to know the party that is going there. And nowadays, we are talking of the individual. What can you deliver? How can you carry us along in your government? Without us getting closer to this politician, we cannot be part of it. So most of the time, they think we Iya Olojas, we are politicians. If we are doing it because of our market, because of our people, because no politician, especially in Nigeria, will say the market women are not useful.
No politician will say.
Never. You have to carry us along. Although they carry us along during the electioneering ring, but when they enter,
it becomes something else.
We are just praise singers.
And that's what I want to ask now. So in the past, you talked about negotiating the other time. In the past, how has it played out? Have they met with your demands? Have they been able to say, okay, yes, they met with all the demands during negotiation process? Have they been able to meet up with your demands so far?
No politician will tell you he's not going to meet your demand during electioneering. But the problem is this. We don't negotiate for money in the market.
No, in terms of what
our negotiation is based on the infrastructures in the market,
structure,
and every other thing we want to do.
Even security of the market.
So that is that's where our negotiation ends. We don't negotiate for money. We negotiate about how they will take care of our people. How we will be in the system. Something that affects us as market people. They should call us. Instead of giving job of a carpenter to a tailor. Because we are right inside the market. That is our constituency. That is our jurisdiction. Ask us what we want. Let's talk together. Let's partner. Let's sit on the table and talk. Although you term us to be illiterate, but we are not illiterate.
You're actually not illiterate.
We know what we are doing.
Yeah.
You see, like my old mother, she will say, I don't know reckoner, but I know reckoning.
So where we are illiterate, you are literate. And where you're illiterate, we are literate. It actually works that way.
So that's what we do.
That's fine. Yeah, but what are the key areas you're looking forward to seeing difference, change in this process of electioneering? Because if they say they are coming to meet with you and they want to negotiate with you and talk to you about the things that they can offer, what are the key areas you are looking out for?
First of all, we ask for their manifestos. Going through the manifestos will tell us what they have to offer in terms of infrastructure, in terms of poverty alleviation. That is the area that affects every market woman in Nigeria.
Poverty alleviation.
Yes. Then how do they take care of us? We don't ask for money. We ask for programs. I mean, there's nothing bad when we ask the government to be an intermediary between us and a manufacturer, so that we can get goods and then sell at in a conducive atmosphere and at a price that will bring us profits. That's what it's all about. But instead, you will see that when they are importing, a doctor will import, a pharmacist will sell, and everything comes to the market women. No matter, we are closer to the end user. So whatever you produce, we are going to do the PRO. Come and buy. It's good. It's nice. It's this. We are not being paid for that. But at least let us get these goods, not a conditional sales, because that's what we have now. If you don't buy 10 cartons of this, you won't get 5 cartons of that. It's not too good. And we expect our government to be an intermediary between us. Let them ask us what we want. At times, government may have a good program for us. But it
doesn't meet with your needs.
It doesn't meet.
Your immediate
like
needs.
When they are building structures, they build expensive shops. How can an okra seller buy? How can a pepper seller buy? Why don't you make something that would be okay with everybody's pockets?
One, you highlighted that poverty alleviation is a major problem. Yes.
Because our women are dying every day from taking loan from microfinance bank. They're having hypertension.
And this is the same set of women they would come and meet during election.
So they should be able to do something. We are not asking them. Let them make a cooperative something. So we'll be getting that money, turn around. That's all we ask government to do for us. And I don't think it's too much. Well, and I know we are not big buyers. We have our retailers, those old women who train their children through that little thing they are selling. So they need help.
They actually do need help.
Yes.
Let's also talk about one key area you just mentioned now, women training their children. And we understand what is going on currently in Nigeria with regards to tertiary schools that are closed down, have been closed down since February. I mean, when these people come and meet you, what do you have to say to them with regards to the educational sector that affects the children of this market women?
You see, at times, when such things happen, there's always a way out. You can see these days now, people are based on self-employment. Our children are now moving from banks because the bank has already taken work out of them. the computer has taken over. Where we have 5 people, 6 people working, just only one person with computer. So our education has no value again, because when they come out, there's no work. Can you imagine a graduate being a conductor, a graduate driving Okada? Now Okada has been cancelled again. So what do? This is the insecurity. This is the trait of the bane of our society now, especially our young men. The women are turning to prostitutes, while the men are not. You have a whole of cultists and whatever you have. It's because they are not busy. So the few that are busy now, they are learning trades, which is okay. Go to restaurants, you see men selling and they are making it. So now that notion that if you don't work in the bank, if you don't work in this, you cannot live. No, it's out of the question. So out of that experience, the bad experience, but we are utilizing it to better the life of our youth.
Now, you've been able to highlight quite a number of challenges that are affecting market women, which in turn affect their homes in general. Now, what are the other challenges I might not been able to identify that you might want to share with us?
Well, one is that, should I say, our home, our moral values, we've lost it. As I always say when I'm faced with this kind of interview, that I'm sorry for the incoming generation, because we are passing away. What are they going to meet? What is their starting point? How do they go about it? Because there's practically nothing on ground for them. So they have to start building themselves. That is where we are now encouraging our children. Maybe you don't finish university, come over to the shop. Do something with your life. I have 2 granddaughters. They always stay with me in the shop. And so one of them said, okay, go to the, but before you get all this jambo, neko, this and that, learn something. And she's able to learn a trade. And before she went to the university, she has 6 hands.
Wow. 6
people that is training. For now, she just told me, don't worry, let me just go, I'll get money. I'll be working. So we need to impact. Yes, because she has been kitted already. She has something to fall back on. Not every day, mommy owo project, and mommy owo this, owo that, no. So we need to inject that into our youth, our girls, even our boys too.
We can't neglect the boys.
They should learn a trade, do something, so that even when they were in that university, they won't be a burden to us. Let me tell you something. I remember one of these cultists that was caught one time, and I asked him why. He said, how can he open his eyes? His mother sold a plot of land to send him to the university, and she came out of the university, nothing. So every morning she will have to go to the mother to ask for money. So she can't. He can't. He has a point, because he felt the mother has sacrificed enough, the parents have done enough, they sent him to university, and he's out of the university, but nothing to do. So why should we be asking mama for money again? That to him, it's a shame. He said, well, but where you turn to, that is where we need to do a lot of advocacy. The government needs to do it. And then the government needs to set up skill acquisition center, maybe in every local government. Let them have acquisition center in every local government. Where they train our people, because even some of them, the man cannot pay even for the trade. But if it is government facility, they will go learn something. And then there will be mass production. That's the way I feel we can get out of this situation.
I mean, this coming from you. I mean, I've been able to, you've really enlightened me to see from your own perspective that quite a number of things can be done. I mean, if we can negotiate very well and we can learn to listen to our plight by listening to what exactly we need. And doing it. Not only by listening. Because now this is a period where they come together. They seem very, very welcoming. They want to welcome you with open hands and say, yes, we are ready to help you and all of this. But when they get to the seat, what eventually happens? But before we go, let's talk about the participation of market women themselves in getting their PVCs. How has the process been?
Well, market women in politics,
Getting their PVCs.
PVC.
Yeah.
Yes. You see, one thing in Lagos State is that my 12 markets is about the most organized market.
Wow, that's impressive. Let's
The
clap.
most organized market, a market that has a structure. We have the
Lower Keda.
Lower Keda. Then we have the head of commodities. From head of commodities, we have the Iya Oloja. After Iya Oloja, we have the Iya Oloja General for the local government. After that, we have the state president. So you know we have a structure, and we always follow this structure. So every commodity head will talk to his members.
Right.
You know you are selling here. If you know you have PVC, we don't allow you to sell. We have that thing on them.
That's
So because we are there for them, even when they have problems with the government, we are there to support them.
Wow,
so when we talk to them, they will listen. Even if the politicians come to them, they will hear, but no.
So that's the power you
of leadership.
Yeah.
Yes, here in the market. So we call them together. You still like selling in my 12. We have to be with the government. You have to get your PVC. Your PVC will determine who you want to vote to. I don't know who you want to vote for, but please have your PVC. Towards the end, we now talk. They will ask us, where do we go? We look at all the people that came with their manifesto. We looked at their political pedigree, not just Johnny just come. Because in my 12 market, we have this thing. We don't reach much, but we have this thing.
Definitely.
And we work as a team. Hausa or Yoruba, Igbo, name it. We work as a team. We have sectional leaders, we have ethnic leaders, we have religious leaders, we have political leaders.
And everything working smoothly.
Yes, it's working
That's
smoothly.
Beautiful.
So with that, we don't have any problem. In fact, Lagos State depends on us when it comes to politics, when it comes to voting, and when it comes to food production. Look at COVID-19. It is only my 12 market that is providing food for the whole of Lagos State. During the COVID-19. We now make mobile markets. That is when we have a working committee. We have a market that is well structured. So the government gave us the permission. We were visiting each local government. We are establishing mobile markets so they will be able to buy food because they are not coming out because of COVID-19. So the government too, I want to appreciate Lagos State government. They cooperate with us.
That's good.
They appreciate us and we appreciate them.
That's good.
We work together as a partner. They don't look down on us as common market women because they know we have this thing and we have the power of our people. You know, when a leader has these people behind him, there's nothing to fear. So whatever you do things honestly with them, you are straightforward, you are transparent, and you are after their progress. Because being a leader is nothing when you don't have followership.
Right.
Having followership without you taking care of them, you are not a leader. You are just a commander.
That's true.
So that's what we do in my job.
That's very interesting. I mean, I hope we're even ending on a good note. I love the fact that I've been able to even understand from your own perspective what happens in the market, how the structure is, and also most importantly, learn about your challenges. And we're putting it out there for people to know that these are the things that, and also understand how the political space pans out as it affects market women. Thank you very much for that. It's such a pleasure to speak to you. It is so interesting to learn about the order of things and how it operates in the market. And these people, we look at them as illiterate, but to be honest, they're actually not. They have as well learned in their own area. And thank you very much to Yeye Modupe Ojo for granting us this interview. This is the Women's Series, and if you'd like to reach out to me, kindly send a mail to womensseries@proshare.co. Follow us on all our social media. Please, let's keep the conversation going. If you want to learn anything about the market women, want to know anything about the market women, please feel free to reach out to us. We will definitely respond. And that'll be all on this episode of the Women's Series. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.